Like
when you find your path.
Yeah, when you find your path.
We do have professors who live for the drama.
Good morning. I don't know what terrible things you've done in your life up to this point, but clearly your comments out of balance to get assigned to my class. I'm Professor Annalise Keating, and this is Criminal Law 100, or as I prefer to call it,
lecture halls can be that big.
Yeah.
How to Get Away with Murder.
None of my professors are that fierce.
But we do have professors who live for the drama.
I will not be teaching you how to study the law or theorize about it, but rather how to practice it.
Everyone will have laptops out.
Like a real lawyer. Now to our first case study. So we've established the actus reus. What was the mens rea? Wesley Gibbons.
That would be me.
I've never had to come into a class prepared for anything on the first day.
Summer reading and stuff. I have.
Day one and you're unprepared?
No. Well, yes.
Here's the deal. She's cold calling. A professor will go down a list and pick out a name and you answer whatever if they asked. But that's like a typical law school class. It's not an undergrad class.
I've not had to come into class with anything before.
It depends on really the course you're taking. Not like an introductory freshman year course, I wouldn't say.
It's not going to be like that at all.
Like if you're gonna need information or if like your professor wants you to like know something, like they're gonna email you so you're gonna know. It's called syllabus week for a reason. Like,
The whole first week is syllabus week.
So a syllabus is a document of some sort that your professor will give to you the first day of classes.
Going over what's in the class.
When there's assignments due, tests, required readings.
Usually the teacher takes roll for the first time out loud so you can kind of hear names.
it's also a good week to kind of decide what schedule works for you so you can like drop and add classes. Switch them around if you're not feeling one. You just gotta like talk to your advisor.
She came on really strong and she's like, oh, I'm the professor and this class is gonna be horrible and you're gonna hate it and it's gonna be hard.
I've never had like a professor be like that aggressive or like that hostile.
I've had professors with like really big personalities who are like super passionate about their topic and stuff, and so it can seem like a lot.
Professors are not scary. Like you just need to talk to them.
Yeah, I found most professors want you to succeed.
They're also your best resources. If you don't understand something, just go and talk to your professor. They've been super open and welcoming and super helpful.
It also makes them look good.
Exactly. Nobody wants a class full of students who all failed their class because then they look bad.
Yeah, you're doing something wrong at that point.
Exactly.
You really only have to deal with the lecture halls if you're like in an introduction course.
Your professor will be all the way in the front and then it'll be built up like in a theater. What, like 90 to 130 students?
I haven't had too many big lecture hall classes. Mostly my classes are pretty small, usually 20 or less.
Further along the line in your major, your classes are going to get smaller and smaller just because your fields of interest are going to also narrow. Those classrooms just look like any other high school classroom. They'll just be desks and like a whiteboard or a chalkboard, and that's usually between like 15 to 30 people.
If you're doing any design courses, then you'll be in like a lab setting, so you'll have like your computer in front of you and just some workspace.
Because it's really easy to show up to the wrong class on the first day, as many of us have done.
Is there a relationship one? That can be fun.
Oh my god. I got a few insights.
Yeah.
I need to move on. Stop. That's disgusting.